Alright. Hey guys, welcome back. Well, rather I should be saying that to myself. But, so, I'm not sure if you guys will end up noticing a difference in the time in between the different videos and things. But, it's been a while since I've filmed. You know, people have just been in the house every day consistently ever since I had filmed the let me think, that power glide video, which was a long time ago and I wasn't even able to upload. Let me think, it had been at least over a week or so, more than that, a couple of weeks now since I filmed that video. But oh well, I am back now. I have a little bit of time, so I will try and film some more. Hopefully I'll be able to see, because the last time I filmed this it wasn't as nice as I was hoping it to be. So I'm gonna do it again. So this is the other part from the other mail video that I did. This is Mech Fans Toys Galvontron, I believe is what they called him. This, let me see. Well, yes, this was part of the mail that I got by the awesome Ugly Wretch. Thank you, subscribe. Little promotional sign there. And yes, this is, well, I mean, the original is from Mech Fans Toys. This is a KO. And different kind of, let me think. What's his name? Bludgeon. There we go. He'd mentioned that as well. It's sort of Bludgeon-esque colors, you know, a very odd, slightly Mountain Dew-ish green, and undercooked hamburger brown. There we go. Something original. And something odd about Bludgeon, though. Why do people always feel that Bludgeon is the skeleton samurai? That's his pretender shell, isn't it? I don't know. Oh well. I've rambled on enough. So he is, of course, a canon. And I don't know. I don't know. In general, it's sort of difficult. Oh, there goes the watch. It's sort of difficult to make a cannon look like a proper cannon and not just say, oh, that's the robot folded up. So I really can't blame the designers for any of this. It just doesn't. I don't think I've ever actually had a comfortable time with a sort of robot that turns into a cannon. Except for maybe Shockwave, but that's because he looks like a gun. He doesn't really look like a cannon that much. He just looks kind of like a gun. I guess this is a cannon. I mean, you could sort of say this is like an aiming bit, or like maybe a shield. I don't know. It's odd. I'm not sure who would man this or how. Again, a little odd for comparison. Tailgate. There we go. So, I guess technically speaking, he is to scale with the, blah, blah, blah. He's to scale with Legends. A little big, but then again, I mean, I sort of expect the leaders of the Autobots and Decepticons to be a little bigger than their fellow teammates. So, I guess we may as well get down to the transformation. Pretty simple, as you might be able to guess. We pop off this, the actual cannon bit. This will obviously become the fusion cannon later. Yeah, we may as well start with the arms as well. We can also fold this up, just to get it out of the way for now. Fold these up on these hinges, and then these will sort of be the weird shoulder pad things. Yeah, we can fold these down, and we sort of unfold these on the double hinge. A little bit, I guess, slightly stiff on this part. and it is a little bit awkward to get into cannon mode, but it's not a big deal. So, oh, these parts will fold a little. So there we have the arms all done. Yes, this is a slider bit, but I won't be doing that until the end. So we pop these off, and this front square here, the front one, this one is too thin, and that one can't fit. That front square goes, or square, rectangle, goes onto this tab, right here. I'm going to fold these. We fold them up on the hinge to form the shins of the legs, shins and calves. There we go. Pretty much done. And then we twist this around. Oh, and twist these down. Yeah, I was hoping to not have that happen, but this is kind of the only annoying bit about at least my copy of the figure. I don't remember Ugly Rich having problems with this, but I guess it's likely because there is nothing here to be able to secure this place where the mushroom peg goes in, that this slides off very, very easily. So, yeah. Oh well. And then we slide this bit down. There we go. We got him. Oh, yes. Can't forget the fusion cannon. He's not really able to hold it on this arm, but, I mean, who would actually do that? So, here we have Galvatron, or Galvontron, according to Mech Fans Toys. Stay. And, yeah, I wish I could focus on that. Would be nice. But he is... something about this makes him look kind of snarky. I'm not sure how well that's actually coming off on camera. But... he's... I don't know. He's got a bit of personality to him. I quite like that. And of course he does really, really look like his G1 self. Whether it be the cartoon or the toy. Actually, I forgot someone. I did that in the last time I filmed this as well. Hold on. Damn it. Oh, well. Everything else fell. But I have a special guest. Perhaps I should bring the camera up just a little. Because here, I actually have a proper comparison. G1 Galvatron. I'd bought this in, the comic book shop closest to my home. He's obviously missing the more important parts, like that little, this shaped piece that goes onto the back, as well as his fusion cannon, but the basic figure's here, and that's what matters to me, anyway. Besides, it's gonna cost an arm and a leg just to get those bits. So, yeah. Obviously, he looks a little plain, and one thing I can say, though, they both do look a little lifeless. I mean, this one seems to have a little more personality, but technically speaking, the face is, just as stoic as this one. But yeah, I mean, gone pretty far, huh? Good stuff, good stuff. So articulation, because we've already gone on for about 9 minutes. The head can swivel. Tiny bit stiff, but that's because I haven't played with him too much. At least in terms of moving the head. If you want to... Oh, yes, I should bring this down to make it... I brought it down too much. Oh. If you want to, you can use these. That might give you a little more articulation, but you shouldn't. Just because it'll look a little odd. The arms can do a full 360 since there's no backpack whatsoever. It can go out about that far. Unfortunately, there is no swivel at the bicep. I feel like they could have fit that in And unfortunately, this does mean that you can't actually do any of those like iconic poses. You can. There's a ball joint here, meaning that you can actually turn around the forearm, but I haven't been able to actually find a way to finagle this somehow to be able to, you know, do the more iconic poses. And oh well, because usually, usually when you think of Galvatron or Megatron or any of the people that have a big cannon, you think of them doing the Iron Man thing. But oh well. Oh yes, of course, the mushroom peg. There is a waist swivel. The arms are double jointed thanks to the transformation, but it's a little awkward to get them to fully bend. Just because you'll sort of have to use this to assist you, actually. Just rest there. There you go. And that is how you can achieve a full bend. But yeah. Go. So yeah, so waist swivel. Now these bits, I don't know, because they seem to be able to go in and out a little bit. So I'm assuming that they are on ball joints. I can't quite see though. Yes. Little itty bitty ball joints. Can you see that? It's round, so pretty sure they're ball joints. So yes, they can go out. These bits can go out a little, so they can kind of accommodate the legs, but if you so wish, you could just sort of shift these up. That way the legs are uninhibited. So they can go forward and back that far, which is quite a nice distance. And making sure that that's out of the way. They can almost do the full splits. It's pretty close. I think these are still sort of inhibiting it. So no, but we're gonna have to keep this on. So they can't really move up further though, just due to the body. But I mean, that's really all the distance you need. So that's some pretty good stuff. Boop, boop. Something's rolling off. And yeah, here's Wind Charger. Wind Charger. Tailgate. Why do I keep confusing the two? But yeah, here they are. So, I feel like he does scale with Legends figures. He is a little tall, but again, as I mentioned, I don't know, he's a leader. He kicks the fools that are in his way, because he's big and bad. So I feel like that's okay, honestly. Here was Galvontron, or Galvatron, really, in odd legend colors. And I forgot to mention, the plastic is extremely solid. It's very thick. It's pretty much official quality plastic, actually. It's really durable. I quite like that. So yeah, there you go. Victory!